Hi sir, we are from group
2.
My name is Nur Fatika binti Zulkifli.
My name is Noah binti Abdul Rahman.
My name is Nur Shazwani binti Ismail.
My name is Zaidatul Akmal binti Zakaria.
My name is Nur Husna binti Hashim.
My name is Nurifa Natasha binti Jeffrey.
Okay, today we would like to present to sir about our digital library called as Anime Login Digital Library. So let's proceed to the presentation.
Hi sir.
Hi sir.
Okay, for the introduction, we have established a special library that we name as Anime Login Digital Library. We established this special library with complete facilities and high technology services. In this library, there are various informational material in the form of digital that are available to the users. We are focusing more on anime collections. Anime is a short word for animation, and it is a form of art that refers to Japanese animated movies. In some English dictionaries, anime is defined as Japanese-style animated film or television entertainment, or a style of animation created in Japan. Okay, let's move to another presenter.
Next, I will proceed to vision, mission, objectives, and logo. For our vision, we to provide the best collection of anime in digital format. For our mission, we provide access of information to users wherever they are. Then, to inspire our users to use the right and best technology. And the last mission is to enhance readership among the users through our service. For our objective, there are 4 objectives, which are: first, always improve productivity of our service. Second is to promote efficient and effectively delivery. Next, make sure the user's satisfaction as our priority. And the last objective is to provide new environment to users in reading and using our collections. Next, I will proceed to logo. This is our logo. This shape means that Anime Login Digital Library has a lot of collection that the user can access everywhere and anytime they want. The user can easily access to get the information that they want. This triangle shape means that we want to be well-known digital library in the world. This triangle also means that we want our users have friendly attitude. This logo means that we establish the Anime Login Digital Library, which our collection is more focused on anime. This logo is a A shape, so the user can easy to memorize for our library because it stands for Anime Library. We choose blue color for the logo because the color is cool and peace. So with this, user can easy to access the collections.
Okay, now we'll take a look to the significance of the Anime Login Digital Library. Anime Login Digital Library is a platform that can be used to explore all genres and provide a brief look of Japanese life. By creating an anime collection, our digital library will provide to the otaku community which engage digitized material that can be used for enjoyment as well as study. Besides that, in Malaysia, there are very limited choice for otaku community to watch anime online or in a legal method and to access other anime collection. By developing this Anime Login Digital Library, this community can easily access and retrieve the collection at the right way. Besides that, most of our collection is free accessible and it allows the breakdown of the library to access and download any information that they want. Anime Login Digital Library are increasingly becoming one of part of academic learning community, especially for otaku community. This is because anime logged in digital library already recorded a significant number of important, such as bringing information to the user, providing enhanced searching, collaboration, sharing, and have drastically reduced the issue of digital divide. In addition, at our anime login digital library, the patron or otaku community that have talented or interested in creating animation character can gain more information on how to create the animation character. At our digital library, we also provide some video or related article that discuss the element of creating the animation characters. Other than that, through our anime login digital library also enable the patron to access our library collection in a fastest way. By digitalization, the user retrieve information faster than traditional method. Besides that, our library also provide accessing power to the users.
Okay, now I will move to the next slide, which is types of material, format, condition, and equipment material handling. For types of materials, there are several types of materials to be digitized, such as books, papers, manuscript, document, and image. Image such as photograph and maps are converted into a digital representation using scanning device or digitizer so that it can be displayed and manipulated on screen. Comic and novels are the main types of materials in anime login digital library to be digitized. Besides that, in our library also having Japan First Color manga magazine digitized, which is a Tokyo Pulp magazine. Now I will move to format. Digital collection of materials describe the types and characteristics of the collection produced from the digital form. Besides that, audio format is very important in every digital library, and audio recording produced from original comparable or digital audio format that has been encoded using linear pulse code modulation or PCM. Next is a video file. Video file is a moving image recording with sync audio produced from either original, comparable, or digital video format. A motion profile picture file is a high-resolution moving image recording, often with sync audio produced from either original physical or digital formats. Next is condition. A good condition of digital collection our library would be stated in following principle. The first principle is where user can discover the element of the collection, including scope and format of any information significant for determining the collection's authenticity, integrity, and interpretation. A good collection is curated, which is to say its resources are actively managed during their entire life cycle. Next, I will move to the next slide, which is equipment material handling. We use several equipment material handling in our digital library. The first one is large format and special scanning. It is a manual high-resolution cameras are used to digitize books and oversized materials that are fragile or that require special handling. The second one is robotic book scanner. The robotic book scanner is used to digitize books and other bound materials that are extremely high volume. The third one is a book scanner. For our digital library, we would like to use ScanMaster 3650 book scanner. This book scanner is flagship model. That's all from me. Thank you. I will continue with the problems with permission, copyright, and access to the original. When creating and developing the digital library, the creators of the digital library and its content should keep the copyright issues in the digital library creation and management so that copyright can be addressed with the legal framework and the rights of the creators and owners of the content is protected. Several problems are author and publisher outside the country In our library, there is a lot of collection that comes from overseas countries such as Japan, United States, and Korea. From this case, our library is facing problem to have a copyright permission from author and publisher of our library collection. There are some of them cannot be reached anymore, and it becomes such a loss for us since we need to exclude their works from being digitized and published. It is hard for us to ask their permission for their work to be digitized. Next problem is patron misuse our collection. Even though we are already own the copyright infringement of the collection, there is problem that always occur, which is our patron use the collection such as books or research that been digitized for plagiarism. This is a very unfortunate event for us since we need to control and monitor the usage of the patrons. But this problem since cannot be solved because there are still people with no knowledge about the consequence of plagiarism to them and to the owner. The next problem is length of copyright. The duration of the copyright is one of the problems faced by us in this digital library. According to CA 1987, the duration of copyright in a published edition is 50 years from the beginning of the following publication of the edition. When the copyright duration is over, library must renew and follow the copyright terms. The last several problems with permission, copyright and access to the original is the access of the original collection. In some cases, there are several items that we want to include in our library collection. However, when we try to access the original collection, we cannot find the original sources, and it makes our work distracted since we as librarians should find the original sources of the information or works. From this case, we encounter a problem of the originality of the work. For the procedure of handling items, the first step in digitization of the collection is the choose item. The process of choosing item that will be digitized will include books, newspaper, journals, audio and video recording, pictures and other resources that help in supporting services in the growth of the digital content. These several criteria that should be met for the process of choosing items are special collection, high demand collection, chosen collection for publication activity or exhibition, collection that already reached the expiry of the copyright or has been given written permission to be digitized, limited collection due to the poor physical condition, high value or hard to be retrieved, and the last one is collection that are unknown of the existence or never be used and can be digitized by library as one of the promotion methods. Step 2 is scanning. The purpose of scanning is to store the information of the material in digital form for the long time period. The usual scanning usually for image and text scanning. Before doing the scanning process, there are few methods that should be paid attention. The first one is identify the type of scan, image or text. Second, the choose of the text image resolution of image and text. Next is the purpose of the scanning. There are several tips on the scanning, which is it is recommended to have an environmental lighting. Lighting is in the workspace. It cannot be bright and not directly exposed to external light. For example, sunshine. Other tips is scanner machine care. Make sure the scanning machine is always clean to avoid dust that can affect the image quality. The cleaning process should be done using suitable vacuum cleaner. The next step is editing. Editing is a critical process in every activity of digitization. Material editing work should be carried out carefully, trained and skilled staff for ensuring the material are neatly updated, clean and of quality high. The first one is the image cleaning. Correcting image position, the color mode of the image brightness, image size standardization. Step 4. Optical Character Recognition OCR. OCR stands for Optical Character Recognition. It is a process of identification and separation between images and text by computer system by maintaining structure and design of the origin of the document. There are several OCR software which are ABBYY Fine Reader, ScanSoft OmniPage, IRIS, and the latest version of Adobe Acrobat Professional. The fifth step is watermark. Watermarking is the process of applying owner information, either individual or organization, on each of digital document sheet in order to identify the owner of the digital document. The sixth step is portable document format, PDF and bookmark. Portable document format is a file format that developed by Adobe system for conversion or rendering a document. It maintains integrity visual and a document by preserving the attributes to the document such as color, formats, graphics and more. How to convert to PDF is convert file to the PDF format, insert page feature and editing text for material that already in the OCR. The step 7 is bookmarks. Bookmarks are created to make it easier for user to view the structure of the entire content of the material. Besides that, it also facilitates user to make direct access to the selected topics. In other words, the bookmark provides a table of content and usually it displays chapters, topics and sections that found in the document. Bookmarks will display in the pane navigation. The eighth step is compress. Compression process is one of the optional processes that can be done in the implementation of digitization activities. It aims to reduce the size of the file so they can be accessed easily and quickly. This process can also save time to access the file again from storage, media and at the same time not reducing image quality.
And for your information, we use this space as our software for our digital library because this space is an open source repository application that preserve and enable easy and open access to all type of digital content, including text, image, moving image, and dataset.
Okay, next I will proceed to our Anime Login Digital Library website. This is our main website, which is it consists all of the key function including home, about, digital service, news, sign up, collection, and contact us. Based on this website, you can just click any button that you want and you can see the search result. Okay, this is our interface for this page, which is how do we visualize people accessing our material. We use this page interface. As you can see, this first step, and for the second step, the third step, the fourth step, and lastly the fifth step, which is the end result of the searching.
This is our organizational structure. We have Chief Librarian, Technical and System Unit, Consultant Unit, and Financial Unit. This is our project workflow for 14 weeks. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Proceed to the details of infrastructure and equipment. There are several equipment that I have in our digital library. Firstly, we have a Wi-Fi modem, printer and scanner, public computer, personal computers, LCD, ergonomic chairs, and stroller for books. As you can see in our slide, this is infrastructure of server room. Now I will proceed to general comments, issue or concern in implementing Anime Login Digital Library. There are several issues to be discussed. The first issue is the effective access. Integrate access to both digital and physical material. A user looking for an item in the library catalog should be able to identify it without regard to whether it is available in its original physical form or as a digital or microfilm reproduction. Intellectual description of original and reproduction should be present in a fully integrated way. The second issue is the preservation. Another important issue is preservation, keeping digital information available in perpetuity. In the preservation of digital material, the real issue is technical obsolescence. Technical obsolescence in digital age is like the deterioration of paper in the paper age. The next issue is building digital collection. One of the largest issues in creating digital libraries will be the building of digital collection. There are essentially three methods of building digital collection, which is firstly digitization, second acquisition of original digital works, and access to external material. The next issue is cost. The most important issue that every library has is about the cost that provides for their library. Funding for digital library are the most frequent problem faced by professionals. Without essential fund, they are not able to manage, transfer, and disseminate information effectively in these present days. And the last issue is the security. Security is one of the issues in the digital library. Security weakness in digital library coupled with attack or other type of failure can lead to confidential information being inappropriately accessed or loss of integrity of the data stored. There are many security requirements to consider because of the variety of different factors working with a digital library. For the conclusion, I will conclude the implementation of digital library is a great initiative in providing accurate information to share the knowledge among society. From this digital library implementation, hope it would help in encourage our society to love to read more books, comics, or other types of collection that going to be available in IML login digital library. That's all from us. Thank you.